Popular demand, El Kwan. Here, popular demand. Kim Horcher jokingly said, well, we do have one Asian woman left. We should have her do the next Twitter storm, and here you are.
Yes, I'm the backup.
No, Elle does graphics for us. If you saw a recent post game, we talked to her about what she does. She was on Pop Trigger. That's going to go up soon on that channel. So Elle, great to have you here on Twitter Storm. We're rotating people around. Hit me.
All right, this one's coming from Brent Parker. He asks, if you could pick one person outside of politics to be president, an actor, scientist, businessman, etc., who would it be?
Okay, it's too hard a question, okay? But I have a million answers. And it's a great, great question. So I would make a list and I'd check it twice, okay? Now, I'd put wild cards on that list. I'd put like Russell Brand on there. I'd put Charles Barkley on there. Okay, you know why? I'm not going to make Charles Barkley the president, don't worry. And Russell Brand's not even American, okay? Okay, but nonetheless, it's my list, right? You know why I put Barkley on there? Because you need a guy when the generals come in and say, President Obama, here are your options, either war or more war. To say, get, right? Like President Obama was like, oh, really? Oh, okay, I guess so. I'll choose. Barkley would be like, no, wrong again, Bob. Give me another set of options. So you need a guy who's got strength like that. But look, Matt Damon has awesome politics. I would consider him. You're asking me for a non-politician, right? And he's also incredibly smart, went to Harvard, great career, etc. And I just agree with his policies. Nick Hanauer is a terrific businessman who was part of the group that said, raise my taxes. He's a really smart guy, fairly moderate, but also the progressive streak. Here's a guy who said, please, I want to do more for the community. That's a great guy. Larry Lessig is actually the guy I voted for in the primaries for president. He's a lawyer at Harvard Law School. His number one issue is campaign finance reform, get money out of politics. Probably in the end, I would pick him. And I like my wild card of Bill Nye the Science Guy. Come on, right now, if you said to me Obama or Bill Nye the Science Guy, no brainer. I'd put Bill in there in a second, okay? And I'm not even kidding, because I know what Obama does. He is the establishment. You need a fresh face, and there's no question, Bill's smart, right? All right, what's next?
All right, Chris Barker asks, will there ever be a TYT variant based in another country, such as the UK?
The answer to that is absolutely. We just need another Indiegogo campaign. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. But no, look, we do need a whole new level of resources to make that happen. But it's absolutely part of our plan. TYT Canada, TYT UK, Australia, and then Germany, and on and on and on. We want to be global. It is our goal to be larger than CNN. I'm not playing. I might be crazy, but I'm serious. So we are coming. Just give us time. Next.
All right. Berkeley Herman asks, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Nah, nothing much. All right, what's next?
All right, Tomas Nagy asks, if you were offered a position in a potential Elizabeth Warren presidential campaign, would you take it? Would it affect Wolfpack?
God, these are great questions today. Okay, look, I would have to, of course, recuse myself from Wolfpack, but there's really smart leadership there that I think can handle it. And I think being part of the president's team might help a little bit in terms of influence and stuff. But don't get me wrong, look, I love the Young Turks. I think the system is horribly broken. If she offered me Secretary of Labor, that's a very important position, and I would definitely say no. By the way, I love this as if like it was real. Like, imagine Elizabeth Warren's like, who should I get for Secretary of Transportation? How about that Uyghur guy? Okay, I don't think that's how it's going to go down. But if she offered Chief of Staff, as much as I think it would probably hurt this company a lot, I got to go. I don't know. There's a lot of great hosts here. Somebody will take over. They'll do a great job at Wolfpack. They're already organized. But to be chief of staff and to have that kind of influence with a progressive president who's actually progressive and might actually push for change, you literally have to do it for your country. Okay, I know I'm corny, I'm hokey, etc., but that's what I believe. All right, next.
All right, coming from David Miller, how do you think Joe Biden has done as the vice president?
Come on. He's the vice president. He's Joe Biden. He's made a couple of gaffes. Probably two things people remember the most is when he said about the healthcare passage, big fucking deal. Like, this is a big fucking deal. Like, hey, Joe, this is a big fucking deal. But what effect is he? The main thing he did was he announced that he was in favor of gay marriage a couple of weeks before President Obama, thereby forcing President Obama to go a couple of weeks or at most a couple of months earlier than he expected to. So he's been irrelevant as vice president, as most vice presidents are, with the massive exception of Dick Cheney. Next.
All right, from Kahir, you keep attacking Peter King for supporting the IRA. What do you know about Irish history? Irish people suffered for 800 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the Irish were having a good time, and so that's why I thought the IRA was a bad thing. Oh, no, of course the Irish suffered. I know that. You know who else suffered? The Palestinians. Now, it doesn't mean terrorism is right. It's not right if the Palestinians do it because it's counterproductive, it's immoral, it's not the right strategy. It's the same for the Irish. Now, that doesn't mean I don't agree with your cause. I agreed with the Irish cause. I agree with the Palestinian cause. The Palestinians should have a state, and the Irish shouldn't have been crushed by the British. And those are enormous oversimplifications, right? But it doesn't mean that terrorism is the right way to handle it. And I like how people think like, oh, no, but you don't understand, we had it bad. Of course I understand that. And don't you think the Palestinians had it bad too? All right, next.
All right, Sean Hastings asks, how come you've never taken part in Movember?
Today's full of excellent questions. You know why? Because no one would remember 3.5 months from now that I was doing a Movember campaign, and we would have 200 videos where I would have the goofiest Turkish mustache of all time. People are like, what is up with that Ron Burgundy wannabe who's got the mustache that's got to be regulated in all the clips? Next.
All right, Abdul Rahman Algarni asks or says, I love Turkish language. Could Cenk speak some Turkish with a thick accent? Thank you, heart.
All right, interesting request. We'll end on this one. Gel kızım, nasılsın? Memnun oldum. Is that thick enough? I mean, do I have to do like a villager accent or something? Is that an offensive thing to say? Oğlum yapma etme be, gel siktir git ya.